Hello, everyone. As you know, I'm coming on here on my computer looking like a hot mess, and it's coffee time. It's chit chatting. It's time to chit chat. So, I wanted to come on here just to kind of go over a few things that I've learned the last 2 weeks. It's been officially 2 weeks and one day because it's Monday, but some things I've learned the hard way. Some things I've learned that are helpful. We'll start with the hard things. So, being on OF, some people say you don't need to show all the noodles. And I've said this in my previous video. You really don't need to show the noodles. But that being said, you need to find someone else that also isn't sharing the noodles to do a shout out for shout out with each other. Okay. And write those people down so that way you can go back and ask if you want to shout them out again, etc. Um, Doing shout outs can be tricky because what I've learned the hard way and what I've learned from like different groups like Telegram, there's Telegram groups that are supposed to do shout out with each other. Some people, I would say a good chunk of people, especially from what I have seen, unfortunately, basically every interaction with a shout out for shout out person, um, they have a free page and a paid page. And they'll say, "Oh, I'll do a shout out for shout out with you." I'm like, "Okay, good. Are you a free page or a pay page? Because I'm only doing shout outs with a pay page." And they're like, "Oh, okay, yeah, I'm paid too." Then, when the shout out happens, they only share you to their free page with 1,000 on up people, um, and they don't share you to their paid page with like 50 or 60 paying subscribers. And the reason for that is what I've discovered is that they want to show their subscribers on their free page that you're sharing other stuff besides their content, but they don't want to share you with their paying subscribers because they don't want you to get paid or take their subscribers. Um, I have seen that across the board. So many people are becoming very, I call it tacky. I call it not classy. Um, People will say, "Oh yeah, I'll do a shout out for shout out with you," and then they'll delete you right away as well. So that way, A, you don't have access to their paid page because they didn't give you a trial, or C, they don't tell you that they deleted you. All those have happened. It happened to me and happened to other people. Um, because I find it odd if somebody has, you know, above a 10 or 12%, and I literally get like nobody coming to my page, and my subscription fee is less than yours. And I try to go like that post, but when I do, I'm blocked from seeing your page. It's a little distasteful. Um, I take note of that because that shows, like people are just out for themselves. So when I find somebody who retweets my stuff or um, reshares my stuff or continues to like my stuff and support, I go and do that the same because those are like your group of warriors that are gonna like basically help you and help each other build success. Um, that being said, I have gained some people from doing shout outs, but like I said, if you're a paid page, don't do a shout out with a free page. You're going to set yourself up for failure because A, that person that you're doing the shout out with you wants to share their free page and their paid page because they want your consumers to go to their free page, or become a paying customer for their page. Um, don't get me wrong, you learn a lot as you go, and I've learned a lot in the last like 2 weeks, but that's something that I've seen is very prevalent right now. Um, and you do need to constantly share it. I do think the easiest platform to share your link, share your stuff, is Twitter. I have created a group, DM, so if you want to get involved in that, let me know. Um, the group DM basically retweets, and likes each other's stuff. So that way, the algorithm, it boosts it up. Kind of like Facebook, except better. And certain hashtags you want to use, and just keep that in mind. Go and like other people's stuff, um, that are trying to make it, and possibly build a friendship that way with them. Because Twitter is like the best platform to do that, to be totally honest with you. I have tried on Reddit. I've built some following, but it's very hard, and they're making it even harder to share things like that on Reddit. There are groups out there, so when people say, "Oh, join Reddit, join a Reddit group, join us up Reddit group," blah blah blah, you have to have a certain amount of days that you've been already active on there, and a certain amount of karma. And karma is only built up by people upvoting or liking your photo. And if you don't know a lot of people on there, it's hard. You can go to like free karma group or whatever, and they'll upvote you, and it'll boost it up like one or two. And you can share one image a day on there, but even so, um, a lot of those groups don't even share that you need a certain, like, so like there's certain groups, some subreddits that, will say that you need a certain amount, but they don't want to disclose that. I've been on Reddit for over a month now. I have, I think, like 40 karma, which is kind of hard to get. I think you need like around 1,000 to post in some of these groups. So, and a certain age of your, posting. Um, so if you do decide to use Reddit as a platform, I would, I won't lie, I would build your following on Reddit first before you even create an OF. I would build a following of just general things on there, and your name that you want to be on OF or whatever, and go through it that way, because it's really hard to build on Reddit. So, um, that being said, I do have a paid page. I post, like my morning wake up, like what I look like, things that, certain things that I like or enjoy. Um, Sorry, my cat is being weird. I also post lingerie in my feed. Um, the more risque things, I don't post in my feed. I'm not going to post in my feed those things until, I get a lot of my free subscribers off of that, because I don't feel like I want to post my more triple X content or risque stuff on someone else's feed that they're not even paying for. So at the end of July, I'll be posting like a little more things that I feel a little bit more comfortable posting, and not so much in my DMs. So, um, to be totally honest, like I've gotten a lot of likes just from like a normal, like, good morning, and like ugly like this in my PJs than I do with my actual lingerie posts. So think about that. People want to see into your life. They want to see, just like Instagram, they want to see like your stories, and other things, like when you get your hair done, when you get your nails done, and things like that. A lot of people don't want to see all these shout outs either. So if you're going to do one, I would say do two a day. Do one in the during the day, post in between, and then do a shout out at night, and then post after that. Um, because people don't want to see all those shout outs. There's Telegram groups that, like, I tried it one time, was not worth it. You have to post like 14 girls or guys, or more than that. It could be up to 50 um, at one time. I don't advise that. It's not beneficial because your followers aren't going to like that. Not unless you have a free page, sure, but then you have to go back and like archive or delete all that. And like your followers don't really care to see like 50 some other girls on there when they're just trying to see you. You know what I mean? That's why they subscribe to you. Um, I would though recommend, befriending somebody, getting to know them, asking for advice. Like you guys are here to like lift each other up and boost each other. And if you don't, you're kind of like doing everything like solo. Otherwise, people expect you to like pay for mentoring and stuff, which I do mentor. All the things I know with influencing, it has helped me extremely, um, a lot. I know that didn't make sense. Extremely a lot. It has helped me very much so. Um, anyway, yeah. I'm not going to share my influencer platform at this moment. Maybe in like a couple of months. How about this? If we get up to 1,000 followers on this channel, I'll share my other platform. Until then, I'm not going to share that because that'll mess up like other businesses. I do have a partnership with Adore Me, so that's where I get a lot of my content images from, is those specific lingerie items. Um, which I will be posting one of those on my like main platform. Like I said, if I get to 1,000 followers on this channel, if I get to 100, I'll get a different camera because I'm just using my computer camera. B, if I get to 1,000, I'll share what platform that is. And if you figure it out, I would love to know if you figured that out. Post in the comments. Whoever figures it out, um, yeah, post it in the comments, and then I'll send you something. Send you a little goodie bag for being a smart little cookie. But anyway, I hope those tips really helped. I'm trying to keep these videos short and to the point, just because I don't want to overwhelm. Sometimes these videos can be like ridiculously long. Hope you guys have a good day. That's all I gotta say. Peace out, Girl Scouts.